Hi, my name is Joe. My full name is Joe. And do you know how people still damage my name? Anybody experience that? People calling your name differently? Like Nisha becomes Nishan. Sushil becomes Sunil. I can still accept that. Imagine a 3-letter name. People call me Jay, Joy, Joey. I was still okay with that. But people, some of them make spelling mistakes in my name. One guy wrote my name as J-O. Yeah, it sounds Joe, I was kind of okay with it. Another guy wrote my name as Z-O-O. How animalistic it is that. The best was, one more guy wrote my name as J-I-O. Gio. I stopped having relations with such people after that. But I love Toastmasters. A few years back, on the district stage, I delivered a humorous speech. I like the way you're thinking. The speech was about hair loss, where I would have spoken about a lot of things. I would have even mentioned that the chances of hair growing on my head is like chances of RCB winning IPL. Years passed, RCB has won IPL. Yesterday it was good to see a lot of Toastmasters coming back to me and saying that I still remember the speech, I was so happy. But the challenge was, they were not telling my name, they were referring to Hindu. For all those who don't know Hindu, who did not hear the speech, the full name is Hindu Lekha, hair oil, a property I used in the speech. Now with such a struggle with such a small name, imagine using word of the days in our Toastmaster meetings. Raise your hands if you struggle to use the word of the day in the meetings. Nice. And that too, in some meetings there are grammarians who are like Shashi Tharoor, who will give such a long word of the day. Once I tried using it in table topics, by the time I said half of the word, 2 minutes was over. But in the same meeting, the arm counter said, Toastmaster Joe, you use the word so 15 times. So I got an idea. The next meeting, I bribed the grammarian and said, keep the word of the day as so. He agreed. I was so excited. I was so excited to use the word of the day so. I was thinking so much about it, and I was there on the stage, and so in that excitement I forgot the word so. But in one of the district conferences, in the keynote speeches, I heard that to win, to be here on the stage, you need to manifest. Just like how we heard in Nisha's journey, you got to manifest that. I was inspired by that, went back to the next club meeting, and I wanted to use it. At any cost, I said I will use it. I almost forgot my script, but remember the word of the day. Stood on the stage and I said, and it was actually an education session on how to win contests. My dear Toastmasters, do you want to be on the district stage? Do you want to win contest? I'll tell you a secret. You need to manipulate. How do you think I won the district contest? From club level, club, area, division, district, I manipulated. But Toastmasters, they clapped for that also. Do you know how difficult it is to explain Toastmasters to non-Toastmasters? I tried my level best to one of my uncles, retired school principal, he still goes around and tells everyone that I'm working as a postmaster. But I still love Toastmasters because that manipulation speech, even after that, there is one Toastmaster who came to me and said, "Hi, can I click a selfie with you?" And I told her, I never say no to beautiful girls. With a smile, she immediately clicked a selfie with me. She took it as a compliment. I was giving her feedback. But I love Toastmasters. We are so positive, right? We love everything. I repeat, I do love clicking selfies with beautiful Toastmasters. And when I say beautiful, not just the looks. There's no word of the day in conferences, right? But the word of the day in conferences, the unspoken word of the day in conferences is the friendships, the bonding, the love for which all of us are here. And that makes it beautiful. And I never say no to click selfie with beautiful Toastmasters. Before I need to conclude, I need to thank not a Toastmaster, but a couple of friends moving around here. You'd have seen the photographers. Photographer bro, thank you so much yesterday. I saw him clicking my pictures from all angles, from left, from right, from top, left, bottom. I almost felt like a celebrity. It took almost the whole day to realize that he was using me as a flashlight reflection. But thank you, bro. That's why I love Toastmasters. You've been a far audience, and that's my time. Thank you so much.